So in my last video, I gave a metaphor for how we can look at that which I call God, which we can refer to as source or as unity consciousness or intraparticle intelligence or divine intelligence, divine mind, so many things, all describing the same thing. And lately I've been using the word God because why not? At least then we all know what it is that we're pointing towards. And yeah, there's a lot of negative connotations around the word God, and I get that. And I also don't really care anymore. And perhaps by me using the word God and outside of religion, and yet in a very spiritual, psychological, logical way, maybe I can contribute to healing the word God. So yeah, I felt like talking what it's like to have a relationship with God. And I don't see myself as someone who has a super strong relationship to God yet. I am cultivating this, nourishing this every day, strengthening this relationship, this knowing of what is God and what our connection is and how it all plays out here and all that. But yeah, God has just become such a integral part, such a vital part of my life and the foundation for my happiness, really, because there was none before. There was no happiness, no peace, no nothing, except for fleeting moments of something resembling those things. But yeah, it's become definitely my priority in life is to remove the blocks that I have towards God, towards love, towards unity consciousness, because I think that's what we're here for. And that I've also experienced the benefits of not just, ascending and becoming enlightened and getting out of here. It's what this connection with God does for us while we're simply here, So my relationship with God, or a relationship with God, is kind of like finally finding that thing that we've been looking for our entire lives in anything and everything that we do and all our pursuits in life. And yeah, whether that be in relationships or work or money or status or freedom. That was a big one for me. Freedom, love, self-acceptance, our worth, all of these things. And we kept looking. Everyone looks at it in different ways. Some try to, numb this feeling of not finding it, yet knowing something is missing, something is off. God is the answer. It's the source of all of those things that we were looking for, which is really just one thing. It's God. We're looking for God. Other names for that, which is not exactly pure God, but everything that comes from God and is very, very close to it, is love, is light, it's truth, it's peace, it's abundance, it's everything positive, really. Everything truly positive, truly good is God. It's that feeling. It's It's simply the mind that created us, and we forgot this connection, and that's what this whole search is about. So yeah, that's what it's like to start building a foundation on God, on love, and build your connection with God, which is it's your bridge back home to your true self and not your ego identity self. Let's see, was there something else? Yeah, to remember your connection with God is to never be alone. It's to never feel without parenting. God is so loving, and God doesn't judge, so it helps us to not judge ourselves or others. To have a relationship with God, to remember where you came from, is to always feel, perfectly and completely supported and guided, and to know that you have access to all the states of mind, of consciousness that you want to be at. You not just have access to them, it's your true nature, but while we're here, it's like we have access to love. We don't have to go look around for it. We can always return our minds to the mind of God and surrender it to Him, or whatever you feel comfortable with. And it helps us to drop all the judgment and all the fear and all the doubt and all the searching and worrying. That's the process that starts when we start reconnecting to our Creator.